the wrongdoings that we all have done, our generation has done. And the only way to come out of it is to put nature at the center of all our activities. We must not try to win over nature. We have never managed to win over nature. Just look at California today. Look at Los Angeles today. Think about what's happening there. With all the powers in their hand, with all the technologies in their hand, a country like USA is helpless. We have to protect our air. We have to protect our soil. We have to protect our water. Any development that does not protect the soil that gives us food, the water that we have to drink every day, the air that we have to breathe every second is not a development. I'm sure you have come up with many innovative solutions about many of the problems you are facing today. And I'm sure the leadership that will come from you, the commitment that will come from you, will shape up, will form the basis of environmental agenda for the future. And as I say, that is where my hope lies. I just would like to share an anecdote with me. I'm not a pet person, but there used to be 3 stray dogs in front of my house whom my family would feed. One day, 2 of the dogs disappeared, and when the gate was open, my husband entered the house. One of the dogs that was still there started barking. It entered our house, and as if it was talking to my husband, giving him a complaint. So my husband inquired about the other 2 dogs, and we found out that the other 2 dogs were picked up by the city corporation as part of their, vaccination, sterilization program. And that particular dog that was left out came to us to complain to us about what has happened to his friends. So I called up a group of young people who work for the protection of the stray dogs, the street dogs. And within 10 minutes, that group gave us the particular of the 2 dogs that we picked up from my gate, which shows that they are so compassionate, so organized, that they take picture of all street dogs, put them in their record, so anytime anything wrong happens to the dogs, they come as watchdog and try to rescue the dog. And that day I realized that your generation thinks very differently than how my generation thought. My generation thought that a building is development, a flyover is development. But your generation not only thinks about environmental human rights, they think about the rights of the other creatures. And when we talk about nature, when we talk about environment, we have to remember a few things. One is, environment is not only about rights of people, it's about rights of lives that cannot speak for themselves. So we have to be ecocentric in our approach and not anthropocentric. We have to put nature at the center and not development at the center. And then tailor-cut nature. You can't tailor-cut nature. Nature has its own rule to follow. And the third rule that I always say is, you don't really destroy anything that you cannot create. You can create 200 tannery factories. You can't create one Buriganga or one Dhaleshwari. So do not destroy what you cannot create. And I see noise pollution and sound pollution around me in almost all the boards. See, if 1,200 people who are present here, if you all promise that from today you will tell your drivers not to honk, you see that will be a major difference in noise pollution still. And it is absolutely possible to drive your car without honking. Try it from today, you will be successful. If you all stop carrying plastic water bottles, I don't have to then ban it. When I was in school, I would carry a flask, and that flask was a yearly allocation. So every year, we will wait for a new bag, a new flask. And that will keep us going for a year. And think about yourself. All of you are buying one plastic bottle every day and throwing it away without without questioning yourself as to where this bottle is ending up. So if we could survive with one water bottle, one water flask, you will also survive with that. So you have to change your consumption pattern, your lifestyle pattern, and the work has to begin with you. I congratulate all of you who have participated here. I hope it will be an eventful 2 days for all of you, and you will take the lessons of your life from this event. Thanks again to the organizers, and thank you for inviting me here. Thanks.